guys, Merry Flossmas Day. I have no idea what day I'm on. I've missed a lot of time. Probably it's been a week. I didn't even check to see when I was last on for my Flossmas videos. But it just, when I decided to do it, it was a spur of the moment thing and it seemed like such a great idea and it's been a lot of fun and the response has been great. But sometimes just things, either the day gets busy or my mental health honestly hasn't been the greatest lately. I'm fine, but just, letting things, frustrations bring me down. And sorry, my dogs are drinking. That's about as quiet as I can get them out here in the living room. But yeah, without, going too much into it, just I think many of you can understand. I mean, who can't? All of us, right? We have things that we struggle with, and I feel kind of guilty even saying that because I have so many things to be thankful for, but there are days when it just feels very overwhelming. But life, feels overwhelming in relationships and family and things like that. But that's okay because we'll get through it. Okay, so the other thing is when I went to set up to do this, of course, quickly, I can't find my camera. I don't know where I hid it. And so I am just filming this quickly on my cell phone. So that's why it's probably grainy. I'm sure that it's lower, the image is grainier than usual. And also I have a cat purring to my left or right. So hopefully it would be kind of cool if it picks it up as long as it's not too annoying. My teddy bear is right there. He saw this spot set up and he was like, this looks like a great spot. So I had to pause for a minute for the train to go by my house. Let me talk stitching. I want to get this quickly done because I haven't done any stitching today. Oh my gosh. So I want to go do that this evening. So what have I been doing? Well, I have been stitching on my Wise Men, and this is where I am now with the lights behind. Sorry. I normally try to hold, maybe I can hold this up behind it. So there we go. Focus, focus. Yeah, there they are. They seem like they're taking forever, particularly the one in the purple robe. I feel like he's never ending. And there's a lot of metallics in there, and ooh, is that fun. It uses glisten gloss, and it uses 2 threads with 1 DMC thread, and that is so obnoxious to try to thread. So I found out through trial and error what works best for me is to take a long piece, well, it can't be very long, can it? To take a piece of the glisten gloss and hook it, loop it like you would normally with the loop method, and go ahead and thread that through, and then take my 1 DMC strand and then I hold on to the needle and with the metallics in, and I put that through. Okay, and we had some dog grossness going on there, so I will cut that out. My daughter is dog sitting for me right now because otherwise they would just totally be panting into the phone and you just see nothing but their mouths, and it would be really annoying, I'm sure. So let's go and quickly do this because they are about, here they come, like the parade is coming. I worked on my Death by Cross Stitch and I put in this, I guess it's a raven, and I thought it was a mouse or a rat for the longest time. Again, with long dogs, I do this and I'm like thinking the pattern's one thing, even looking at the completed pictures, and then I look and see after I stitch it looks different. But anyway, I thought for the longest time that this was a mouse or a rat, and after I stitched it, even I was like, look at this really cute rat, this bird's gonna eat this rat or this mouse. And my son was like, no, that looks like a fish, that doesn't look like a mouse, that's a fish. And I'm like, oh, it is a fish. Of course. Why didn't I see that? But I still like the rat better. I still think it looks like a really cute rat. So it's a fish rat or a rat fish. I don't know. So that's it for the stitching that I did in however many days it's been. I did put my Fruits of Plenty on the Q-snap, and locking him up is obviously not going to do the trick because now he's just going to bark. But I did put my Fruits of Plenty style on the Q-snap, and I put in exactly 4 stitches. So you know what? Progress is progress. I just purchased the 24 Hours of Cross Stitch 2022 planner, and I'm going to have it spiral bound at Office Depot, but I have to wait. I'm going to wait until literally like right before the beginning of the year. As much as I want to get started writing in it and planning, I kind of need to go easy because of Christmas and everything. So I'm going to wait a couple of weeks to get that done, but I'm really excited. So I'm going to show that off. I had it last time and this year, and I went really strong on it for the first month, and then I just didn't use it anymore. So I'm hoping that I will use it more this time. Boys, knock it off. So I had to move. The dogs decided it was playtime right by me, and I couldn't get them to go anywhere else, or they were barking. So I gave up and I came in here to finish. I wanted to be in front of my tree, but that's okay. I'll figure that out later. I got Happy Mail this week from my friend Ashley. She's on YouTube and Instagram as The Wayward Stitcher. Please go check her out if you're not familiar with her. If you are, you love her. She sent me this beautiful Nora Corbett pattern. It's called Sea Flora. I love it. Thank you, Ashley. I really appreciate this. The colors are beautiful. These are my favorite colors. Teals and purples, and she's just gorgeous. And she has, I guess, flowers, kind of sea plant flowers that she's displaying. I can't wait to stitch her. I just have to figure out which fabric. She also sent me the beads to put in her too, all the beads. So that's super exciting. Sorry for all the crinkling. But look at this. Look at all the beautiful beads. I'm not gonna like show them all like individually, but they're the beautiful Mill Hill beads. And you know, because of my bad lighting and my cell phone, I will try to show these on my next regular floss tube because they are so pretty. There's some like lilac ones and these kind of jade ones. And so I'm really looking forward to stitching that. And she sent this beautiful, lovely card with it with a really sweet note inside. And I really appreciate that. So thank you so much, Ashley. It came really quick too, because I think it was shipped. It took only like a week based on the postage date. So I was surprised. Okay, last thing. My dogs are literally pushing on my bedroom door and whining. I'm a cat people. I love my dogs, but I'm a cat people. A cat parks himself where he's happy, gets cozy, goes to sleep. Hopefully it's with you. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You just gotta go with the flow. The dogs are like, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Like, I'm asleep, I'm not asleep. I heard something, I'm not asleep. Right? There's a squirrel outside. It's like, it drives me crazy. And they're great dogs. They're so sweet, but oh my goodness, like for sure, there are such big differences, aren't there, between the two? I was going to do a giveaway on December 15th and December 20th on the 5s of December for leading up to Christmas for my Flossmas. Obviously that didn't happen because I know that it was before the 15th that I last filmed. And today is December 21, 2021, 12/21/21. So I am going to do a giveaway. I don't have two, I'm afraid, but I am going to do one. I have this pattern that I picked up from one of my favorite online shops, Sandra's Stitch Stash in Ohio in the United States. They are awesome. I've talked about them before. They're always running sales. They have things that a lot of the other shops don't have. It's always a treasure hunt. A treasure hunt, not a treasure shunt, which then I couldn't even say that. But it's fun. It's like going in a thrift store or consignment store and seeing, what's in this week. So, or Aldi. So, yeah, that's super fun. And I love browsing the website, and it's dangerous for me, but anywho. So I got some things. I got some haul of some things that I had on my wish list. And I threw this in there and I thought it would make a good giveaway. So I'm sharing this with one of you. I'm sharing the picture with all of you. This is from a designer called Stitch World, which was in Norcross, Georgia. Hopefully, there we go. Let's try that lighting. And this is called Snowy Creek Mill, designed by Sandra Paradise. What a great name. Stitch World X Stitch. It's 14, well, it says 14 inches by 18 inches. I don't know what the stitch count is. Does it not have this? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Of course it does. 126 by 186. So it's decent sized. I'm assuming it looks like a 14 count. I don't need to go into all these details, but it's nice to know. This is copyright 1996. This is obviously, it's either, how did you break in? Oh my goodness, I'm being stopped. Okay. All right, as long as you settle down and you're good and you're not panting in the microphone, we're all good. Okay, but now people can't see you, so if you're gonna, oh, now you're gonna pant. Okay, shh. I need to wrap this up because I want to put some actual stitches in. And I'm sorry again about the lighting. I'm just over it. I will get the camera back. Hopefully I'll find that tomorrow when I have more time. Anyway, Snowy Creek Mill, all those for this giveaway. It says copyright 1996. It's obviously been, in someone's stash that was picked up by Sandra and Rita. And so it does have some shelfware. I don't know if it was used or it was just sitting, in someone's stash. It's definitely got a little bit of, or it could have been in someone's shop or I don't know. Anyway, it's a little aged, but it's definitely in great shape. Like, it's not ratted up. I mean, you could see just a little bit of normal, like, cardboard shelfware, cardstock, but it's clean. It's very, very clean chart. I mean, the chart itself looks brand new, so probably it was just sitting on a shelf somewhere. So I thought this would be nice for a winter-y thing, but not Christmas, because I know many of you don't observe Christmas for one, or don't stitch Christmas. So this is my giveaway that I will hopefully come back and choose the winner tomorrow evening on the 22nd. I'm hoping to take the kids to the botanical gardens to see some lights, so we'll see how that goes. But anywho, what word should we do? I guess we'll just do, I don't know, let's do creek, because, yeah, let's do creek. C-R-E-E-K. Put creek in your comments somewhere. I love to see them in a sentence, and I'm okay if you just want to put the word there, but please write something besides just the word, but be creative. If you can fit it into a meaningful sentence, all the better, because I love seeing what you all come up with for those things. Kudos to all of you last time who, 4 or 5 of you who did spaghetti for my last giveaway, because my son came up with. So awesome on that. That was interesting, but thank you for playing along with that. That's it for now, and hopefully I will get back to you again tomorrow, or at least before Christmas. We're down to 4 days now, technically 3 to Christmas Eve, which is Christmas. Hopefully see you soon. Happy stitching.